All right, it's Q&A day. Let's get right to that. Q&A day here on the FBTV Podcast. My name is Mike. I'm your host for the Tautoa Podcast, the FBTV videos, FBTV Podcast, FBTV videos and such. We are sponsored by Tautoa, TALTOA.com if you want to check us out. I'm the lead consultant at Tautoa. We take pride, actually, in helping people achieve their dreams. What I'm talking about is, we specialize in consulting and training of people in the transportation industry. Our specialty is freight brokering. Be it you're getting your own freight brokerage, starting your own freight brokerage from scratch. Maybe you're wanting to get in the industry as an agent, start out there. We always recommend that. Matter of fact, you may be wanting to start your own freight brokerage, but you want to get some experience first. Well, starting out as an agent is the best way to do that, because that allows you to begin your broker operation under somebody else's license as a freight broker agent. You used to have the opportunity to make money because you're going to be paid a commission on every load you move. It gives you the opportunity to gain the experience, build a customer base, start building a carrier following. So when you have all that put together, you can step out and start your own freight brokerage and have a built-in business, have your business already built. Now, you may be saying, well, no, if I'm working for somebody else, what do you mean have my business built? You know, those customers, I'm not going to be able to keep those customers that I set up. Yeah, you are. Or you should. You should be able to. And the reason you should is simply because they are your customers. The broker you are contracted to as an agent, yeah, they benefit from your work while you're there. But when you leave, you should be able to take your customers with you. That all comes down to the broker-agent agreement. If something in the broker-agent agreement is in there that says you can't keep your customers or work your own customers when you leave, don't sign that contract. Run. Anyway, we have programs available where you can start out as a freight broker agent after you finish the training. We could place you in our mentorship program. That's where you're going to be working through us under a licensed broker, so you can start getting your feet under you. You can begin your freight broker operation as an agent. In the mentorship program, the commission is 60% of net. That's standard in the industry. That's 60% of the profit on the load. Specifically, what I mean by that is if you had a customer, they agreed to pay you $2,000 to move a load from point A to point B. You found a truck, agreed to pay the truck $16,000. There'd be a $400 profit. If that was your load, you're on a 60% contract. That means you would make 60% of that $400. Your commission would be $240. Get the idea? So we have packages where you can be trained, includes essential training. Training is going to take you about 2 to 3 weeks, figure. Following training, you can enter our mentorship program, totally optional, but included with the packages. You can be in the mentorship program anywhere from 3 to 12 months, depending on the package you choose. Following your mentorship, when you exit the mentorship program, get out on your own, you would have a consulting period. Consulting period would be 3 to 12 months. The mentorship is pretty much consulting with the added advantage of being placed with a broker to work through us while you're getting the experience, while you're in the mentorship program. That allows us at Tautoa to oversee what you're doing, making sure you're crossing the T's, dotting the I's. We're here to answer any questions, make recommendations, provide support. The only difference with the consulting is you're not contracted through us in the TMP. Now you're out on your own. Anyway, if you'd like to look over those packages, check us out, Tautoa, TALTOA.com. If you have questions, feel free to call me, 479-668-0838. All right. Q&A day every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. When we're live, today's pre-recorded, but we still do it anyway. Q&A day on the FBTV podcast. Stephen, he writes, what's the best way to handle our freight is customer routed when talking to a potential customer? Customer routed freight means that the manufacturer or where the load is originating, the customer of that load, whoever they have sold that load to, they are getting the transportation put together. They're handling the transportation. They're getting a truck to go into that location and pick up the load and bring it to them. That's customer routed freight. How do you handle that? You don't. You don't. You just say, thanks very much, and call them back in a month. I always recommend calling back in a month. Anybody says no, call them back in a month. Okay? Call them back. Call them back. I've had people tell me, this month they're customer routed. I call them back a month later. It's still customer routed. 2 months later, hey, yeah, we need your help. You might even throw in there, hey, if there is a time when one of your customers is having a difficulty getting equipment, pass them my information. Let me know. I'll be happy to help. You see what I mean? You can get in the door. But anyway, be persistent. Call them back, because eventually they'll probably they'll probably do something with you. Keep that in mind. All right. I know that's a short answer, but there really isn't any perfect answer for that. I know a lot of people. I've seen other videos. Boy, I got something in my throat today. I've seen other videos where people are, keep digging, keep at it. I've even seen them videos where they say, ask who their customers are. Nobody's going to tell you that. And if they did and somebody found out, that person that told you would probably be fired. Usually they want to keep that pretty close to the vest, Because to be honest with you, they don't know if you're a broker or not. You could be a competitor trying to find their customers. We get asked that a lot.